I think we're live.
Yeah, I think so.
And we're live! Hey, everybody. Welcome into the Flippin' Hippos YouTube channel. I'm Star. This is my channel if you don't know who I am because you followed Robert. And if you're here because of him, then that's me. But if you're here because of me, that's Robert. Say hi.
Yep.
You're probably
Hello.
here because of both of us. Most people know us.
A bunch of fools.
Bunch of fools. These two nerds, as the thumbnail says. These two.
One has a
And
Marvel
speaking of being
shirt, one has
nerds,
a DC shirt.
we didn't even plan this, y'all. This was not planned. But speaking of being nerds, he's got his Marvel shirt on. I've got my Batman. If you're not a nerd and aren't aware, those are rivaling comic book companies, DC and Marvel.
Well, I had a fireworks cat that I had a shirt, but I couldn't find the shirt one. 10 minutes ago, I couldn't find the shirt, so I'm like, oh, well, we're wearing this shirt.
Well, this is my 99-cent Goodwill shirt, but I have one that looks exactly identical that's actually vintage that I bid $700 and some on.
Yeah.
At the Remix, but it was for the Blind Center for charity. So I wear this one, and that one's going to get framed.
Cool.
I like Marvel better, honestly.
I think everybody else does.
But Batman has like the best villains.
He does.
He has a lot of villains. Now. There's a lot of villains in the Batman comics and show and movies.
Yeah, they flooded the market with comics, and people aren't even buying them now because there's just too many.
Yeah, I agree.
Batman.
Batman's. I don't know that I like him. I like his villains.
Yeah, pretty much.
So the Donovan Collection says, "How very exciting! My first ever live comedy hour."
Cool.
You're putting a lot on us there.
I have to wake up first before I make you laugh.
What a great way to finish out 2022. Well, I do have to say, it is nice to have Robert on here for my last live show of 22.
Yay.
Yeah, it's always nice to have you on. Howdy people, doing it wrong. Howdy pod people. I almost said potty. Hi, Star and Robert. Danny's here. Hey, welcome in. Happy New Year. Mary's here. Hey, guys. So we're just going to riff for a little bit, wait for folks to come in, and then I have a little outline to talk about. So real quick, some housekeeping stuff. If you aren't subscribed to me, please consider doing so. Hit the subscribe button. I've got Robert's channel down in the description box for you and his Instagram, so you can subscribe to him and follow him. And if you're not in a Facebook group, it's Flippin' Hippos Reseller Pod. Robert is a moderator or admin there. He's a group expert there. So you can talk to both of us in there as well. And then I wanted to kind of chat about, do you want to tell them what happened in Vegas after you dropped me off?
What happened?
Your tire.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. There was a little curb. I mean, super small that I couldn't see. Just went around the curb. And after I dropped Star off, I went around the curb and a car pushed me over into the little tiny curb. I thought I was able to go over, but little tiny curb took out the tire, and I was stuck out there for a good hour and a half just on the side of the road.
Yeah, because you have an SUV. You should have been able to.
With a lot of hobos around me saying hi.
Yeah, because we were down. I was staying. What was my hotel? Golden Nugget? No.
Yeah, you were way downtown, so I was in a fun part of town.
I was in the Four Queens on Fremont Street, so it wasn't that great. We had a good night though. We went to see Halloween.
Yeah.
And we had nachos.
Yeah, we had nachos and pizza.
And got to see the Halloween, and he dropped me off. No, we went back to the casino.
A lot of hobos, and it was
lots of money. Then you got and then like he texted me to tell me about his tire, and I decided, well, I'm going to check my email while I'm on my phone. And my flight was supposed to leave out at like 8. They had moved it back to 5 a.m. And I wouldn't have even known. So I say I stayed up all night. I packed everything, and I'd had a couple of drinks at the casino, so I was like tired. I sat on the bed and I just fell asleep sitting up. It was just my flight.
Oh man,
Isn't Vegas fun?
it can be.
Well, if it makes anyone feel better, I lost more money on Christmas at the casino here in Pittsburgh than I did in Vegas and 5 years ago to Vegas.
Oh cow! Holy cow!
So yeah, I lost quite a bit of money. I had a bunch of free play, lost all that, lost all the money his grandparents gave me for Christmas.
Oh,
Borrowed money from his aunt.
oh,
Keep
jeez.
playing.
At least you didn't go to the ATM, did you?
I tried to go to the ATM, but the only card I had left my purse in the car, so the only card
good.
I had inside my phone was my credit card, and I couldn't pull anything out.
What a gambling fool!
And I'm normally not like that.
I know it was my fault. I started you with gambling.
Yeah, actually, I have been to Vegas for eBay events 2018, 19, 21, and 22 was the first time I've ever gambled in Vegas. It's your fault.
It was. I started you.
And for the most part, usually here I'll take 20 or 40 bucks just to have, a day of entertainment on the slot machines, and we'll break it up. They have a good restaurant there we like to eat at. So I'm going to pay attention to the chat for a minute. Hi, welcome in. Mary just won $25 for listing on Poshmark.
Yeah.
I never win anything. Can you tell? Lost my ass at the casino. At least there was entertainment until you got your. There's always entertainment on Fremont Street.
The Hippos are all came to help. I don't know what they can do.
Never a dull moment. Yes, I am originally from Tucson. So yeah, the biggest reason was family. There's a whole video on it, Lori. If you missed it, there's a video on the channel called Big Announcement or something. Boiled down to mainly family. And I'm absolutely happy to be here. In fact, everyone keeps saying, it's so cold there. Yeah, last week was ridiculous. Like 0 degrees or whatever. It's 60 something today. It's nice.
It's going to be super freezing over here. I think it's going to be 50.
Cool. To me, 60 is good. I don't like the heat anyway. I was sick a lot. Like, the heat makes me nauseous. So, I'm good.
Humidity over there is terrible.
Yeah. I'm good. I like it here. I'm happy here.
I like it here when it's like 70, 80. It's perfect.
70 is good. I love fall.
Yeah.
Spring. It can get cold at night in the desert. In Tucson,
spring makes me sneeze. Too much pollen in spring.
But yeah, it was nice to have like Thanksgiving and Christmas with Keith's family again. It's nice to be back here because we have people here that we actually see on holidays and go for coffee with his dad all the time. And family's important, right?
Or annoying, either one.
We're both. Like, I don't have my parents anymore. And when they were alive, sometimes they annoyed me, but I'd almost give anything to have them back. So appreciate your parents, you guys, while you have them. Robert.
What's up?
Where you been? People have been asking about you.
Working. I've been more playing than working. I've been going to the casino like 2-3 times a week. So I'm having a good time.
It's the holiday. Keith and I used to take the 2 weeks off for Christmas and Thanksgiving. We didn't this year because of all of the time we had to take off and the move and all the traveling I had done. I did a lot of traveling at the end of the year, and then we took a whole month off and did Universal and Disney before we left Florida. So we said this year we're not taking the 2 weeks off, but we did take a half a day Monday after Christmas. And we're going to take a half a day this Monday. We're just because there's no shipping. So we're going to get up, do a little bit of listing, and then take a half a day.
And this week, like between here and New Year's, there's really nothing going on eBay. It's always the slowest period of time. So it's like, and the Christmas week. The Christmas week is.
See, yeah, our sales were good this week. Leading up to Christmas, they were slow, but we had like 8 packages go out this morning, and for this time of year, that's good.
No, I have 15, but it's still slow to me. It's like slow, isn't it?
Well, we're going to talk about, when we get to the part where we talk about our goals, we're going to talk about how our sales have been in the shitter.
Well, yeah. Well, last week is always. I have like 2 videos. Nightmare Before Christmas. It it just happens every week before Christmas. There's the sales just tank. So this year I'm like, I'm gonna go have fun. I'm not gonna list. I'm not gonna do anything because it's gonna be crappy anyhow. So I went to Vegas. I've been to the casino. No, 2 different casinos in California. I've been to Vegas once. I basically haven't listed in like a week and a half. So.
Yeah, Danny's
so sorry about that.
So yeah, starting next year, we'll go back to taking our 2 weeks off. We don't do anything special. We play video games and we're nerds. Okay, so anyway, we talked about that before we came on. Robert just was taking a break from YouTube, but people were asking about you. Where's Robert? I'm like, I don't know. I just texted him. He's alive.
I'm alive. I'm having fun.
I'm on the phone. He's good. So before we talk about what we want to do in 23, I think it's important to talk about what we learned in 22.
What did we learn?
Well, I learned a whole lot, but I have my notes. It says Robert goes first.
I haven't learned much at all. I've been doing the same thing over and over and over. And I mean, there's nothing really that I've done different since probably like 2015. I mean, wake up, list, ship orders, and go to bed. That's my life. And 2 to 3 times a week, I do YouTube. It's just the last couple of weeks I've been taking off. So
you learned that you make more money when you're listing than when you're on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I can make more money listing for 1 hour than I can on YouTube for the whole month. So, but
yeah.
I'm gonna do a lot more fun videos. Tired of just like the boring, just going with the flow, showing my numbers and stuff like that. I'm going to try to do more fun videos instead of more educational videos. That seems what people like, so that's what I'm going to head for.
I'm going to stick with the educational. I would rather have, this is just me, but I would rather do what I enjoy doing, which is teaching and having a solid 200 people that watch me.
Yeah.
Than going out and acting a fool at a yard sale, which totally is not my personality. If that's your personality, I'm not saying anything against it, but there are people that's your personality.
To do that.
But that's just not me.
Beside me, I can't even move it out of the way.
That's I just pre-recorded. I haven't put it out, but I did a whole video for the unpopular reseller opinion on social media with reselling, and I talked about that in there. The YouTubes that are going to get the views are the ones that are more fun, but that's never going to be me. I want to sit at a desk.
Challenge. That was really fun.
No, thank you. I like my sleep.
That was really fun for me, and I oh my god, I made so much. I made a lot of money, and I think I made like 2,000 the next day. It was just crazy the spike in sales, but
that's awesome. But
it was hard work.
That is not.
And then the following day after that, it completely fell off. But
no, thank you.
It was a fun video to do. I'm probably going to do it like once a year.
If you like doing it, that's good for you. But I like to take off at 5 o'clock. I like to have my dinner. I like to read my books. I like my me time. I cannot work more than maybe 10 hours a day at the most.
Yeah, I'll be doing my numbers videos again. Starting the beginning of the year, I'll start doing that again.
So, no, I don't know. I thought about doing a 24-hour, but that's just not me. Like I think that's what I want to do.
Well, your back will kill you at the end of that. Mine, I have a great back, and oh my god, I was dying at the end of that. So I don't think you could do it if you wanted to.
No, and I value my evening time off way too much, but
yeah,
I think that's what, instead of focusing on in 23, instead of focusing on fun or what I think people want to see or trying to get those clicks or go viral, I'm just going to focus on what I want to do.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm going to do.
I like to teach. I like to sit at my desk and talk at people. I like to tell people how it is. and tough love. And if I get 100 views, at least I enjoyed doing it.
Yeah, I want to do more of the unboxings, like these, the American Thrift Supply. Oh, if anybody wants, I have a code they gave me. It's Zombie15. I don't get any money for it or anything, but it's 15 off any box you want. They gave it to me because I told them I'm doing a video on it. So,
but they don't give you any affiliate money for that?
No.
Well, here, it's in the chat now.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll be doing more of those.
Yeah, well, let me know. I got 4 or 5 more boxes still.
The problem with me and Keith is the germ thing.
Well, they've been outside for like a month already.
It's cold here right now. So in the summer, he said I could start buying boxes again in the summer because we'll put them on the back deck in the heat and then bring them in for the hauls. Then I can steam them. In Florida, it didn't matter, but the cold doesn't kill nothing. Just that's super weird, and I'm fine with jeans right now. I'm sourcing like hundreds of pairs of jeans a week for 99 cents. A little bit more but I'm finding the good brands. I'm happy with what I'm doing. I think that's something I learned in 22. You know what? As long as I'm content and I'm happy,
yeah,
I'll do whatever kind of videos I want to do, and the people that like them can watch them. If I'm boring, then don't watch me. I like doing a lot of volume-based business. 99-cent cost of goods is what we've got here to work with. So I don't mind selling the bread and butters. I'm completely content spending 4 hours in front of the TV watching a movie, measuring jeans. I'm happy. That's all that matters.
Yeah, and I do it with the plush. So it's fun. Oh, what I'm going to do this year is Whatnot. I'm decided that I'm going to go into Whatnot. So January, I'll start doing some Whatnot shows.
So I got approved for that. You guys are gonna hate me. I got approved within an hour of applying.
I hear you.
Probably because I have a following, a 10,000 subscriber base. But I applied October. Hold on. It was the night before we went to Disney, like right after I got back from Vegas. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it was. So
my sister got applied or got approved in 2 days, so they're approving a lot more people faster, and she has nothing. So
I'm gonna tell you when because it's funny. October 18th, I applied and got approved, and then I remember being at Disney and looking at they sent me another email for the onboarding. So it was October 18th. It's been over 2 months. I haven't even done the onboard. I was all hyped after Remix. Like, I'm going to go home and do shows with Plush.
Yeah, you were talking to me, and I wasn't even on board by then.
Yeah, and then I got approved. And then, well, the truck to move us to PA from Florida came the day after we were at Disney.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I can't do the onboarding right now anyway. So I thought I'll do it when I get here. Well, then we got here, and then his grandfather had the surgery, and we were taking care of them and doing their grocery shopping and cleaning the house for them. And just things kept piling up. And now it's December, and I'm like, I'm no longer interested. So
yeah, and I got super interested. One of my friends went into it and was talking about it. Oh, and Courtney went into it from Bolo Buddies. She went into it, and I was talking to her about it, and she was making good money just going to the bins, getting a bunch of trash and selling it. So I'm like, why not? I have so many plush, and my first show I want to do is going to be all animated musical plush, the dancing ones. So I want to have a good, fun show. I'm super hyped just to play with toys and hopefully sell a few of them. I'm ready to have fun with it. Let's see how it goes. If I make good money, fine. If I don't, fine. I mean, I only pay 50 cents a piece for them, so I'll start them off at $5 and go from there.
Make sure you put the link in the group.
Yeah, when I do it.
Show.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll try to go. I'll have you know I've never been to a show before. The only show I've ever been to was the one they did in Vegas for that the money they raised for the blind center.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I bought the Batman shirt. That's the only one I've ever been to. And as much as I love all of my friends, I just don't have time to sit around and
yeah, I've joined Courtney's a few times just for fun.
But like everybody and their brother is having 20 of them a day. And I'm like, between that and the list list. I don't go to any of the List Perfectly parties. I just feel like there's a live show, there's a live sale, there's a listing party,
Yeah,
there's something
something
all
every
day
single
long,
day.
every day. And I'm like, if I started going to just some people's, other people,
I just
might.
put it on the background just to support them because it shows how many viewers there are, and I feel bad when there's like 10. I was like, all right, I'll be 11. I'll put
Yeah.
two accounts in there. I'll be 12. I
So,
just
but
feel bad.
I get focused when I come in my office. I'm focused. I'm doing what I'm doing that day. You know what I mean? Now
Yeah.
I will not live, but like I'll put your channel on in the background, mute it, play it all just to help you out. But I don't know. Maybe I'll do. Maybe I don't know. Like I'm back and forth on whatnot. I'm gonna have to think about it.
Well, maybe when you see a couple of my shows, you'll think about it.
I'll aspire to be like you.
That's right.
So yeah, I did get approved. I've never done my onboarding. I think they've given.
And of course, I'll show my numbers on my channel and everything else. I'm always wide open to that. So
Yeah.
if I'm doing good, I'll show you I'm doing good. If I'm doing bad, I'll show you I'm doing bad. So people will know. And then I'll make a few videos on how to set it up. So.
Did you do the onboarding?
Oh yeah, it's super easy. It was a one-on-one. I guess because I'm a big YouTuber, I get one-on-one.
Oh man, see, I should have done
I'm a
mine.
fancy pants YouTuber. Everybody else get 5 people in their room. I get one-on-one.
I wonder if I'll get one-on-one. Probably, I have more viewers than you.
Oh yeah.
So, just to let you guys, I really do want to consider. I do want to consider whatnot, but this long list here is everything I'm working on for 2022. So.
You know what I gotta do? I gotta make a list. I haven't made one this year yet.
I almost said to you what I would say to Keith, your mom. That's how Keith and I talk. What are you eating for dinner? Your mom. Before 12. That's our answer to everything. Hey, Karen, welcome in. Okay, so I kind of didn't even get to mention what I learned in 22, kind of.
Yeah.
I learned don't move.
You have
twice.
to be learned.
I learned don't move twice in a year and a half. Do not move across the country 2 times in a year and a half, because guess what's going to happen to your sales in your store?
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Our sales are shit. Not right now. They were. We're digging ourselves out. But you have to think that leading up to the first move in May of 21, we weren't listing or doing anything because we were packing.
Yeah.
Then we moved, and then it takes a couple of months to dig out from under that and get going again, and then we moved. So yeah, but I did, if you've been watching my channel on how Keith and I work and our routines and our processes and it's not going to take that long for, oh my gosh, my journal's coming apart. I'll be very sad. It's not going to take us that long to dig ourselves out because we do work really hard. And all you have to do to dig yourself out from under that is if you come off a vacation, if you moved and you had everything on hold, is just to keep listing and being active. Get off
your butt and work. That's it.
Yep.
Do a 24-hour stream that worked for me.
So we'll be fine. But I did learn, that, and I learned that I took almost a year off from YouTube. So I did learn if I am going to be on here, I got to be doing what I want to do and not worried about the views or going viral. I do it for a reason because I enjoy teaching.
Viral's no fun.
And I enjoy teaching. I enjoy it. I do. So, it is what it is.
I mean, you do make a few more dollars going viral, but it's really not fun. I mean, going out to Goodwill bins was fun, but I really don't need the items. I have too much crap already. So yard sales are non-existent over here, so it's like, yeah.
Well, I was going to do that bins challenge, and then his grandfather's surgery got moved up, so it was sooner than we thought. It was the same day as the truck coming.
Uh-huh.
And Bill and David were here, and there was just a lot going on. And I messaged Courtney and said, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I'm so busy. And she was like, are you sure? You don't even have to list it. You just have to go to the bin. I'm like, Courtney, I don't even have time to drive the 45 minutes.
Mine's 45 minutes away. No, mine's more than like an hour and a half away. And I was going to do it too, but
it's 40 minutes.
Mom was annoying me. So I was like, no.
I didn't even have the time to get there, but then also I had Keith in my ear telling me he's right. The bins are effing nasty. Good for you if you go there. I always tell people I never would tell anybody not to go there if it's your jam, but I also tell people if you like shoes, do shoes, but shoes gross me out too.
No,
the bins, I might go to the bins maybe once a month in the summer when I can put the stuff out on the back deck in the heat.
Yeah.
Before we bring it in and wash it. Our washer and dryer is in the basement in a separate room away from the ginormous room where we keep our inventory. But I still don't like to bring stuff in until it's anyway. Yeah, we have issues.
Some bins are nasty and some bins they're pretty good. But
the bins in North Carolina were really nice.
Yeah, it depends because I've been to some nasty ones with like gum and there's freaking razor blades and broken glass and all this other nonsense in it. Then you go to ones that are like, hey, there's like piles of hats here. Oh, there's piles of action figures here. What the heck? This is like a store. So
yeah, the ones in North Carolina were very clean and organized, but it doesn't matter if they look clean. To me, the clothes are still skeevy. Even the ones that come off the rack, they're skeevy.
I know you're crazy.
I'm not crazy. Somebody with nasty bed bugs could donate shit, and you're bringing it in your house. You gotta wash the stuff, guys. People are gross. People are disgusting. You're rubbing somebody's. I don't even want to talk about it.
Here's his butt.
It's probably got a baby's ass on it too. The bins are a good way. No, I wanted to do the bin challenge, but there was just too much going on, and then the bins kind of just gave me out. I might go, but
well, I was supposed to go with a friend, and we was going to do a double video, and he took too freaking long. By the end, it was like 2 days till it, and he's like, "Oh, you want to go to the bins?" I'm like, "No, I don't want to go now. I told you like a whole month ago."
Yeah,
but he got the video up, and I didn't. I just decided just to forget it.
Well, and the thing too is, by weight, it's like I don't even remember. It was $1.59, I think here.
Oh, ours is only 79 cents.
$1.19, maybe. I haven't been since 2017 or 2018, to be honest with you. But I'm still getting jeans for only 99 cents.
Yeah, so that's good for you.
So, yeah. Yeah, don't ever get near Robert unless you know he's a coward or I hug him like this. No, I'm kidding. Pop my collar. He had a coat on for the party. And every time he thought he said something cool, he'd pop his collar. Do you remember that?
What?
He had on his jacket. He'd be like, well, I only list this many a day.
That's it. You gotta pop the collar. I don't have a hat, so I can take it off.
I think I actually have a video somewhere. I'm like, pop your collar again.
I will. There you go.
Lord. Okay. So, something else I learned. Y'all need to stop racing to the bottom. I cannot stand
1990.
We just did our guides. We just updated our guides for 2023. And we have a clothing one that's just like a mix of clothing. We have one that's specifically to jeans and one specifically to plush. Every single brand average sale price went down.
Of course it is. But
we're in a recession. The cost of everything is going up. The answer is not to lower the prices on your items.
Exactly.
It's economics 101. If everything else is going up, you can keep your prices the same, if not make your prices higher.
Oh, here, I got a story for you. I had 2 items that sold in my store. Couldn't find them. Went on eBay, bought them, put the address of the buyers into it, and I still made money on it. They bought my item, but I was still able to go find it on eBay, $5 cheaper, and ship it out and still make money on it. I mean, you don't have to race to the bottom. The money's out there. People will pay money, but
Yeah,
people don't listen.
People don't listen, and every single thing went down, and it just frustrates me so much because yes, people have less discretionary money, and yes, people aren't shopping as much, but the answer is not to lower your prices. If Joe Schmo could afford $50 for silver jeans 2 years ago, he's still the guy that's going to pay 40 to 50 for them. Yeah. Those kinds of people with that kind of money, that doesn't change. The people whose discretionary income is being affected by this and whose spending habits are being affected by this are looking for the other secondhand items that you can sell for cheaper, but you should not. And I put this in my guide. Do not sell your luxury and Bolo brands of jeans for the same price that I'm getting for mall brands. There's no reason. It grinds my gears. I'm actually probably going to do a video about it and show a little bit of the guides side by side so people can see. The average sale price has gone way down.
Oh, the sale price in my store has not. And I'm doing just as well as I've done in the last 5 years.
I take that. Turn and burn, race to the bottom is the motto. I mean, I can't convince anyone of anything. I've been here for 5 years, continually showing that, hey, look, my silver jeans will sell for $40. My Miss Me's will sell for $50. My BKE men's will sell for $60. Why the fart knockers is everybody else selling them? No, it won't, because we'll always have an influx. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
There is the mentality of the turn and burn and the fast nickel, but there's always going to be new people who are uneducated that rush to eBay to sell their items when they're poor or desperate for money that don't know.
I paid 50 cents for it. Oh, it's worth 50? Oh, it's fine. I'll just get rid of it at 30.
I'm just going to start buying it. That's what I'm going to do, Robert. I'm going to go online and everybody's racing to the bottom. I'm just going to buy your stuff and then sell it for what I want.
I have several items that I have a notification on YouTube or on eBay that as soon as the item pops, I buy it. And there's several plush that I have up there for hundreds of dollars that I buy all the time off of eBay because people don't know what it's worth.
What, 5 free ship?
Exactly. There's a few $100 plush that I have notifications for that I buy all the time, and I buy them out.
Yeah, that's good news. I don't want to touch the tax thing because
tax is a pain.
That grinds my gears too. Oh, they changed it, so now I don't get a 1099. That doesn't mean you don't have to pay your taxes. Just because you don't get a 1099 doesn't mean you didn't
do it, even if you made $1 in the place. It's like,
well, for some reason, people seem to think if I don't get a 1099, I don't have to pay my taxes. You do.
Yeah.
You do. It's against the law not to, and you're a tax cheat or fraud.
Ukraine needs their money. I mean, U.S. needs their money.
But I keep seeing all these posts on Poshmark about, not Poshmark, Instagram. These Instagram posts about, oh, thank goodness we're off the hook one more year. You're not. You're supposed to be reporting your income and paying taxes on it. And the people that want to bitch about taxes being too high, it's people like you. You don't pay your taxes, so we have to pay more. Look, Star's on a rant tonight.
Cool.
These are the things I learned in 22. People are trashing entire markets because the churn and burn mentality. Turn and burn. I churn and burn. Volume. Turn and burn's the other one. People clearly think they don't have to pay their taxes if they don't get a 1099. So you're telling me if you go work at McDonald's part-time and you don't make enough for a 1099, you don't have to report all that income?
That's right.
McDonald's already reported it and took it out of your paycheck, you dipshits.
Damn it. Stupid McDonald's. How dare they?
How dare any of us have to pay taxes? The rich people should be paying all of it, not me.
Dare they report my $5.
So this is not supposed to be what grind our gears in 2022.
Well, it's turning out to be.
So
these things grind my gears. I hate these things. They staple them on my plush.
I hate them too. They do them at Salvation Army on the clothes. We got some of these.
Oh,
I should put an affiliate link up.
Yeah,
they're nice.
Freaking hate these things.
Slide them right under. All right, Robert, I need to tell you something.
What did I do this time?
It's not you, it's me. I'm sure you've heard that before.
Heard that before.
It's me. I don't believe in resolutions.
Cool.
Do you?
Not really.
No.
I don't start, but
I don't believe in making resolutions because I think some people put off doing things or being better because they're waiting for a time when they can make a resolution. So people have the mentality of I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it next week, that's Monday, next month, next quarter, next year. The resolution kind of mentality to me is people just saying I'm going to put it off until there's time to make a resolution. And so if you want to start something new and you want to better yourself, do it on a Thursday. Do it on a random Thursday at 2 p.m. Because you should always be doing better, right?
Exactly.
And a lot of people don't even follow through with their resolutions. So I do promote all of everything for 2%.
No, I'm at 1. Well, it's 2% now. Damn it.
Yeah.
I was going to say 1, but it's 2.
It's
like
2. When I take off my promoted listings, we sell less. When they are promoted, we actually have more sales, but hardly any of our sales are ever through the promoted.
I don't know. Mine's all automatic now. It's just like
we don't really see
something that just goes. It's like, I don't need to.
But yeah, I don't believe in resolutions because you should be every day. Like every day, you should say, "What did I do today that I could do better tomorrow? What can I do better next week, month, quarter, year?" You shouldn't be waiting until
exactly
the new year. And then everybody at the new year is like, "Well, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that," and by February, you've got a Big Mac in your face and a Coke, right?
None of it. They got an expensive gym membership that they don't use anymore that they paid for the whole year. They have.
So in case you missed the fact that I moved across the country 2 times in a year and a half. Robert, do you have a listing amount that you try not to go below?
It was 4,000, but when I went through my inventory, I took out, like 1,500 items. So I'm trying to get back there, but it's slow.
Yeah, ours
4,000 seems to be where I'm happy. I don't have too many to ship out. I don't have too less to ship out, and it usually hits my like $2,500 a week that I like to hit. So
we had 4,000 pre-Florida. We're spinning our wheels right now at right around 2,200. But again, we have so much going. Like we couldn't list like we wanted to in October because we just moved and we were helping his grandparents out a lot. His grandmother's in a wheelchair and his grandfather couldn't drive after the surgery. So we were getting their prescriptions and their groceries and helping them.
All the fun part. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's why we moved back. I mean, they're good people. So, and then the holidays and everything else. One of our goals, which we're going to talk about next, because I don't believe in resolutions, but I do like goals.
That's right.
One of our goals is 5,000 listings in 2023.
Oh, all right. Maybe I can do that too.
A little more than double of what we have right now. So that's one of our goals. What are your goals? Did you write them down? Do you have any?
I have 0 goals. I just want to get back to my 4,000. I think I'm at 4,700 or 3,700 right now. But like I said, I took down 1,500 items and I donated them. I had hundreds, probably maybe even 1,000 ties and clothes, and I just got out of the clothes and I got out of the ties and I got out of the jewelry. So I got out of a lot of stuff, and so I just want to get back to 4,000, and then since you're doing 5,000, maybe I have to now.
The ones you took down, was it just stuff that you wanted to get out of, or did you take down poop and old items?
They were mostly old items, but some of them were really good. Like I had Donald Trump ties and stuff. I just wanted to get out of ties, period. And I handed them to a friend, and hopefully he's listing them. If not, then. And I handed my sister bags and bags of new with tag, big double XL clothes and stuff that I've picked up.
I wish
And
I lived closer to you.
yeah, I handed her bags and
He
bags, and
loves
I
doing
regret it.
ties, and I love the clothes with tags. But so if we do 5,000, you got to do 5,000. But there's two of us. But I don't list.
Yeah, but I work twice as fast, so yeah.
I work 4 times as fast, but list perfectly. I only list like 5 things a day. Like I push 5 out every morning. I have them all ready to go. So if you watched my video, you probably didn't, Robert. But I every Monday afternoon I go in. I have all these pictures. I have hundreds of pictures already ready that I've already taken. I just build up a bank.
I do my pictures last, so.
Well, I do pictures on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then Mondays I just build up a ton of drafts, and then I push 5 out every morning, and then usually 5 in the afternoon. But I personally only list like 5 or 10 a day. Mm-hmm. Keith does 20 to 50, depending on what else is going on. If it's an office day, he can do 40 to 50. Yeah. If it's a day where we had to go to Salvation Army and get groceries and this, that, and the other, he can probably do like 10 to 20.
What I usually do is Thursday, I sit down and just do 100 drafts. Thursday, Fridays is just drafts. So usually by the weekend, I'm over about 200. And then I'll just crank them out during the week. Mm-hmm. Because I don't really like working hard during the week because I have shipping and I have just things come up during the week. So usually the weekend is when I go and do all my drafts and just have to take pictures during the week to put them up.
See, I'm opposite. I like to work hard, balls to the wall, Monday to Friday, and then take my weekend off.
Well, Tuesday I go to the casino every single Tuesday or Wednesday. So
I don't really take my days off during the week. Like we quit at 5 or 6, and we have dinner, and that's it. And I value my evening time.
Nah, I don't care about my evening time. You can go.
I love my evening time.
It's my time. I have my Tuesday to Wednesday.
Yeah, but your sleep schedule is different too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but for me, it's after dinner, once the kitchen is clean. I've been walking on my treadmill every night. Cool. Well, I didn't for a while. I don't know if most of you know it because I don't talk about stuff like this on the channel, but I got to walk on it once and then I sprained my ankle. Not on the treadmill, elsewhere. I sprained it.
I know, that'd be funny.
No, I got to walk on it once and then I rolled my ankle at the freaking store in the parking lot, and then I had to wear an ace bandage for a couple of weeks. So I've been getting back on it this week, and I have to go slow, like only, half a mile and then a mile to see how my foot holds up. But I don't even know what my point was. Oh, I like to except we go thrifting on Sunday because it's 99-cent day, but I like my weekends off. But I say that, and then I still end up in my office on Saturday.
Yeah, I'm opposite. I love to work on weekends. There's no bother. There's nobody calling me, nobody dealing with me. I have perfect quiet and do whatever I want on the weekend. I list like crazy on the weekends. Like normally right now I'd be listing. So
I usually read 2 to 3 books every weekend.
What are those?
I usually watch a lot of movies. I play video games with Keith. We do spend so Sundays we go thrifting. And we're done by noon, and then we usually meet his dad for coffee. And then at 2:00, we go to his grandparents, and we stay there till really late. So we do a lot of family stuff.
Yeah, when I'm at home, I work. If I want to watch a movie, I go to the movies. I don't watch movies at home ever.
Oh, man, I spent so much money. I have a 70-something inch TV and surround sound and movie theater reclining seats.
But it's for Judge Judy, I guess.
I don't really like going outside of my house, and I don't like the public, and I don't like people. So
there's nobody there at the movies on Tuesday.
There's nobody here either, and I can pause it every 10 minutes to pee if I want.
Well, I don't want to pee. I want to eat nachos, and I want to have a soda.
I have nachos and sodas here.
I'll look at the pile of stuff, and I won't never get through a movie. I'm too goal-oriented when I'm at home, it will never happen. I have never sat through a movie at home. I just can't. It just my brain won't let me. I'll see stuff and I have to leave to have fun. I cannot stay home to have fun.
I cannot leave my house unless I have to. For
That's why I
anything.
bought the AMC pass. I had the AMC pass, so I got movies free all the time. So
Yeah.
I mean, my movie theater is only 2 miles away, so
I mean,
maybe
I
even
go to
right
the
now
movie,
I'll go and watch Puss in Boots. That's what I'm thinking. After
I
this,
go
I'm
to the
gonna go
movie
watch Puss in
theater
Boots.
for specific movies, but I also have the house divided. So the fun living area is down there,
Uh-huh.
and up here is work. And so that's how I turn off. Because I don't like to go out. If I have to thrift, if I have to get groceries, I manage, but I don't like to leave my house. So I separated my house. So it's kind of like there's the work and then I'm the same as you. I have to leave my house to have fun.
Yeah.
But it's just one floor of the house is work. When I leave that area and go downstairs to the recreational area, then I turn work off. When I'm up here, I can work.
Yeah, unfortunately, I bought too much crap. It's looking at me.
It's mine's all in the garage.
I can't leave my work.
I don't even have it in my office. So all of our inventory is in the garage, whether it's listed or unlisted. I keep it in there. I bring up enough at a time. But that's different. Some people like to go out. I don't.
Oh, I don't like people, so I just go out on like Wednesday when there's nobody there. Like when I saw Avatar, there was 10 people there. And that movie's made over $1 billion already. So
yeah, when we went to Black Panther,
there was like nobody there at all.
There was like 4 people in the theater when we went to Black Panther because we went to the 10 a.m. show.
Exactly. I saw Morbius. I was the only person in the theater and it was opening weekend.
Yeah, that's what we do too. But we only go for comic book movies and certain horror movies.
I watch all the movies in the theater.
I watched all the movies here. But yeah, I spent a lot of money to make my recreational area like a little mini movie theater.
Yeah, me too, but not.
And
I can't
it's
handle
downstairs. It's away from the work. So I got my hamster in there too.
If I do this on my stuff, I have action figures. I do this, I have plush. I do this, I have Funko Pops. It's like because I like to work on my sofa because it's where I listen to shows or whatever.
People are crazy nowadays. Yeah, they just arrested a serial killer in Pennsylvania today, folks.
Oh, sorry. I just got out.
I didn't know either because I'm working, but Keith's grandmother called me and she's like, they caught that guy and they caught him here. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. What about that guy that's swinging a sword in Vegas? That was crazy too.
I don't know. People are nuts. Okay, so my goals for 2022 is 5,000 listings. I want to be more active on social media, but doing things that I want to do. So I'm going to step up my game on YouTube and Instagram Reels, but don't expect me to be doing the viral TikTok dances. I'm going to do content that makes me happy. And I'm going to have more organization in my death piles and more listings and just stuff like that.
Well, I finally got my inventory done, which is crazy. Well, that's one thing I learned, not to do inventory so close to the end of the year.
So
that was super bad.
Funny story. I do it every year at the end of the year.
Yeah, that was super bad. I took down 1,500 listings and was like, wait a minute, I'm supposed to sell these things. What am I doing? They're already gone. I took them off.
Taking them down. No, like I physically go through all of our inventory and double check it every year from October.
No, I pulled them off and donated and got rid of them.
I do that in January.
Well, I haven't done that in 10 years, so I never get rid of anything. It just stays in my store forever. But this year I decided to get more into the action figures because I have the action figure guy that I know. So I'm getting so many truckloads of action figures and toys that I had to make room. So I got rid of all my clothes. I got rid of all my ties. I got rid of all just the nonsense that doesn't make a lot of money for me. Got rid of my mugs. I finally got rid of those. So
we did all that when we moved to Florida. Like I said, we went from 4,000 to 1,500 listed. We dropped from 4,000 active to 1,500.
Yeah, I was at 4,500. I finally made it up there, and I went down to 3,000 somewhere around there.
Oh, speaking of, where'd I put the note? I'm going to start doing a pinned post in the Facebook group every Monday morning.
Cool.
For that week's goals and accountability.
Uh-huh.
So everyone, if you're not in the Flippin' Hippos Facebook group, you should be. And starting this Monday, I'm just going to put up a post, and it doesn't have to be listing goals. It can be any kind of goal you want, but each person can go in and say what their goal is for the week and then comment on your own to let us know how you're doing. It's just a way to be accountable.
Cool.
It's like go ahead.
Yeah, I usually do a challenge, but not this week.
No, you don't have to.
Usually the 3-day weekend, I do a challenge inside, but not this week.
It's there. It's going to be there every Monday for anybody that wants to participate, and it can be anything you want. It doesn't have to be reselling related. I don't care. It's just a way to keep people accountable. So, if you say, "This week I really need to weed my garden," tell us. Because when you tell people you're going to do something, you're more likely to do it.
Yeah.
You know, like for instance, when I used to smoke cigarettes, when I'm going to quit, but I wouldn't tell anybody. I'd be all private to myself about it. I wouldn't quit smoking. I didn't quit until I told people I was going to. And it's been 6 years.
Cool.
You're supposed to applaud.
Oh yeah. I never started, so do I get applause?
I smoked since I was 12 years old. So, but it's like that. Or like if you tell yourself, I'm going to diet, you're not going to diet. You got to tell somebody. You got to tell people so that somebody else knows, so they can say, I heard
7.5 miles a day.
I heard that you said you were going to do this and you didn't do it. A budget is super important. Super important.
I just don't spend money. I don't need a budget.
I'm
too cheap to spend money.
Yeah, that's me too. I just don't spend it.
The only time I spend is when I go to Vegas. That's it. I'm like, here, take my credit card, spend my yearly budget here. That's it. When I go to Vegas for the Boss Reseller Remix, I'm like,
yeah, I spend money on vacations, and then like I did spend money to set up. But again, I am a hermit and a recluse, and I don't like.
Yeah, but you go to Disneyland and Universal Studios. And...
No, once in a lifetime because we were leaving Florida.
Well, I don't know. I don't
once in a lifetime because
that's more lifetimes than me.
But we don't go to the casino.
Well, I go to the casino I get there at 11 p.m. when there's no people, and I leave at 7 to 8 a.m.
We don't go to the casino. We like never spend money, and because we were leaving Florida, we decided we were going to see Disney and Universal before we left. It's not like we go there every year. We don't even go on vacations.
Exactly.
My car is a 2005 Buick something. Almost didn't pass inspection. It's rusting out. And
no, my grandpa said, get a new car. When the car runs out of warranty, get a new one. That's the only thing I buy for myself is a car.
Nope. I buy beaters, and the last beater we had was 30 years old. So
you got to get to work. You got to have a job. You
have
to have a
good I never leave my house.
Exactly. That's why it doesn't matter anymore. It's like I can work at my house now.
No, but we don't like do Disney or Universal. Like that was just a once in a lifetime. We don't go on vacations. I go to the eBay events, but those are write-offs. Yeah. We go out to eat once a week. No, we don't go to the movies.
I have a pass for the movies.
You still spend money on snacks.
Oh, because I got the gift cards for free. I told you about them.
I cook everything at home. My freezer right now is full of homemade soups, lasagnas.
I made a huge pot of spaghetti. I'm gonna have it's gonna be like a week and a half. I'm gonna eat it.
We just got through I made a huge pot of spaghetti, but I froze half the sauce, and then the other half we've been eating on.
Exactly.
And then I got the rest of mine. Yeah, I just don't like to leave the house. I'm to a point where
I only leave it for the movies and the gambling. That's it.
I like my comforts, but we, like I said, we have it totally separated between work and home. So when I'm in my comfort zone, I'm in my comfort zone and I'm relaxing, and when I'm at work, I'm at work.
No, I have fun outside.
That's
I come home, I work, and that's it.
who has fun outside? It's gross out there. There's
casino.
people out there. There are other people out there.
No, there's not. Not when I go.
I don't know where you live, but there's always people here.
People outside where I go. I'll take a video next time. Next time I go to the AMC, I'll go, here. Here's how many people. There's like 2 people there, and I'll sit 4 rows back.
There's like 6 months of the year here where it's too cold to go out. I'm good. I like being in my own house. My goal is to walk on the treadmill, but that's not a New Year's thing. That was something I started.
Yeah,
2 months ago. I sprained my ankle.
7.5 miles a day, and I think I've done it for 2 years. 2 years straight. There's only a few days that I don't. Like when I went to Vegas, it was like I can't really walk. I get the steps in on what we're doing, but I can't get to the 7.5. Other than that, I'm pretty good on that.
Yeah, T-Lover, we said that at the beginning that I don't believe in resolutions. So you just got to do your goals and your habits.
Yeah.
That's why I bought a treadmill. Because, listen, I don't even want to walk outside where there's other people.
Oh, I walk in the house. I don't walk outside.
I got a treadmill
my house set up. I have 5 acres. I walk inside my property, so there's no reason to.
I get on the treadmill and watch movies. See, that's when you can watch movies.
I know one neighbor, and I've been in my house 15 years. I know one neighbor. I have 5 acres, so I stay completely away from people.
I hear you. I mean, when I go to the eBay conventions and stuff, I do like to socialize there and meet other resellers, but it's a lot for me. It causes a lot of anxiety, and it takes me about 2 months after I get back home to
that's
chill
why
back
I've
out.
On YouTube for the past this long.
I like it.
That boss thing. I had enough.
Why are you a hermit?
Because it's fun. People annoy me.
Because I worked in customer service for years. Because I dealt with enough people over the years.
I did collections for a couple of years. That is fun.
Because I've been working from home for 6 years, and I've discovered that I just like being inside my own home, away from people.
Exactly. And knock on wood, I've never gotten COVID, so I'm happy with that.
I mean, what other reasons are there?
People are annoying. That's enough reason.
People are annoying, but I have my stuff here.
Yeah, my good stuff in the house. All my Plush to play with are in the house. Look, I can play with this guy all day. Make him make funny faces.
Yeah, I mean, I like going to Keith's grandparents' house, but that's not out in.
Nah, that's too many people for me.
So, but yeah, I do like socializing with resellers in those situations, like the 3 events I went to this year, and they were fun. Yeah, I do have anxiety in social situations. Like, I guess I felt like this year it kind of went away.
Well, because you were with me, that's why.
Well, in years past, it was. I don't know. Maybe I just don't have it anymore. I don't know. Maybe I'm just to the point where I'm like, I'm just going to these social events and I'm doing this, and then I'm going to go home and not leave the house for 5 years or till the next event. That was
kind of my goal last year, was to get out a little bit more, meet more people, get more family. It didn't work out as much as I wanted to because some of the family's annoying, but I mean, I tried.
Even when I was young, if you gave me the choice on New Year's Eve, do you want to go out to a bar or would you rather have a couple friends in at home? It always would have been have my friends come over here.
Oh, I was worse. I'm like, no, I got to work. I would work Christmas. I would work New Year's, work Thanksgiving, just so I don't have to do all that.
So my alarm just went off. It's 5:00. We got to pull a winner.
No, it's 2 p.m.
Well, I don't have my glasses on. I can't see anybody. All right, guys, you heard it here first. Robert and I will be getting to 5,000 listings next year.
Cool.
A piece, not collectively. Okay, so let's draw a winner.
Cool.
Winner gets 1 free month of List Perfectly.
Yay.
And Jay.
Yay.
You know, she's already won on my channel before and given it away. So we'll see if she
Boo.
if she wants to do that again. Jay Anderson, you did win. Jay, someone I met in Vegas, as a matter of fact. She's really cool. We got to hang out a lot. I'll let her know she won. She will probably say to pass it on because she's won several times here and on the List Perfectly live shows. If she does say to pass it along, I will hold a giveaway in my Facebook group.
Cool.
And just pass it along there. We'll have something fun over the weekend for New Year's weekend to give somebody. And you can already be a user, by the way. So you don't have to like, I've never used List Perfectly before. You can win these things and just not pay your bill next month. They'll just give you a pass. So Robert,
what's up?
Any last words for 2022?
No, look out for me on Whatnot. I'll be there soon. Should be fun.
Look out for me on Whatnot.
That's my words.
Okay, well, those are his words. Thank you so much, everybody that came in and joined us today.
Don't fiddle fart around.
Get
all your listings up.
Don't fiddle fart around. Get your listings up. Take some time this weekend, not resolutions, but take some time this weekend to get out a piece of paper and write down some goals for your business.
Go watch Puss in Boots. That's where I'm going.
Get a bullet journal set up for 2023.
I have to make a list of crap that I still have to get done.
Yep. Make your to-do lists. Make your goals lists. Get your bullet journals done. Enjoy yourselves. Don't fiddle fart around. But this weekend, do fiddle fart around.
I'm going to.
It's a holiday weekend. No shipping on Monday.
But it's going to rain in California, which sucks.
It's going to be springtime weather here.
Ah, boo.
Yep. So
it's going to rain here on Saturday.
Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you for joining us.
New Year.
We'll see you next year.
It's
such a dark, but I love saying
What's that about?
It's a dad joke. We'll see you next year. All right, I'm ending it. Bye, guys.
Bye.